Welcome to Session 7 of GED Perimeter Mastery. Last session, you learned the vocabulary and met pi. Today, we finally calculate. This is the session where circles start paying off. Circumference has two formulas. C equals pi times d and C equals 2 pi r. They are not different rules, they're the same rule. Because d equals 2r, substituting one into the other gives you the other. So don't memorize both as separate facts. Pick whichever one matches the number you were handed. Diameter given. A circle has diameter 10 centimeters. So use C equals pi times d. 3.14 times 10 is 31.4 centimeters. And check it against the estimate. 3 diameters would be 30. 31.4 is just over. Radius given. A circle has radius 7 centimeters. So use C equals 2 pi r. 2 times 3.14 times 7 is 43.96 centimeters. Estimate check. The diameter would be 14. 3 of those is 42. 44 is just over. So here's a 4-step routine that prevents almost every circle error. 1. Label the given measurement. Is it r or is it d? 2. Write the formula that matches it. 3. Substitute using parentheses. 4. Round only at the end and attach a linear unit. Notice that step 1 is a decision, not a calculation. That's the step people skip. A circular window has diameter 18 inches. Exactly, the circumference is 18 pi inches. Using the pi button on a calculator, that's about 56.55. Using 3.14, it's 56.52. Those disagree slightly, and that's fine. It's just rounding pi. Use whichever value the question tells you to use. And always estimate before you accept an answer. For diameter 18, 3 diameters is 54. So the answer should land a little above 54. 56.5 does. But watch what the wrong answers look like. Around 28 means you put a radius into pi d. Around 254 means you calculated area. The estimate catches both instantly. Here's circumference doing real work. A bicycle wheel has diameter 26 inches. In one complete turn, the wheel rolls forward exactly one circumference. 3.14 times 26 is about 81.6 inches. One rotation, one circumference. That's the whole idea behind every wheel problem. Now a distinction the GED loves. A semicircle. The curved arc is half a circumference. That's pi r. But the perimeter of a semicircle is the whole boundary, and the flat side is part of that boundary. So the perimeter is pi r plus 2r. If they ask for the arc, don't add the diameter. If they ask for the perimeter, you must. And the single most expensive mistake in this session? Using pi r squared for circumference. That is the area formula. Circumference never squares anything. Translate each wrong formula into a picture. Pi r uses one radius, and one radius doesn't span the circle. 2 pi d wraps the boundary twice, and pi r squared measures the surface inside. Your turn. A circle has diameter 10 centimeters. Using 3.14 for pi, what's the circumference? Take a second. Diameter given, so C equals pi times d. 3.14 times 10 is 31.4 centimeters. Let's recap. C equals pi d, or 2 pi r. Same rule. Pick the one that matches. Label r or d before you write anything. Estimate at 3 diameters to catch errors. A semicircle's perimeter includes its flat side. And no squaring ever. Nice work on Session 7. Next up, the radius versus diameter decision, which is where most circle points are actually won or lost.